Hey everyone, Mr. K is back with a video for Business Math, this time in Chapter 13, Section 3. Today we're going to look at rate of benefits. When people get jobs today in America, and I guess I will assume in other countries, they don't only just get paid, but there are certain benefits that they receive as well. Now, here in America, we have to pay our taxes, but so does the company we work for. They not only have to pay their own taxes, but they pay taxes for having us as their employees. That is one of the benefits that we sometimes have when we work at these companies. So, today, we're going to look at benefits like taxes, Social Security tax, Medicare tax, even unemployment tax, along with health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, perhaps even days off for a vacation or for holidays like Christmas or Easter or perhaps other holidays that I'm not thinking of. And we're going to take a look at these different ways that companies hook us up with benefits and how beneficial that can be, mathematically, using something known as the rate of benefits. Now, the rate of benefits is a measurement. Usually it's a percentage, and that's what we'll be finding for step 2, a percent, that can help us just be able to analyze how well we're being compensated for working at a company. Now, as you can see, we do have 2 steps. You're probably already eyeballing them a little bit. Step number 1, add them all up. And what we're talking about when we say add them all up is adding up all the benefits. That's the key word there, benefits. Just because there's a number written in a paragraph down here doesn't mean that you add it all up. We're only adding up benefits. And the second step has us take that total benefits and then divide it by the annual gross pay. Now, it might be a minute since the last time you've heard the words gross pay, but what we're talking about there is the amount of money that a person earns at their job before taxes or anything else is taken out. And when we use the word annual, that means the gross pay for the whole year. The gross pay for the whole year. So if we divide these two things, we get the rate of benefits. So hopefully that kind of helps you understand a little bit behind the concepts that go into this math. And so with that being said, let's jump right into the problem and start using these steps. Mac Willison, he's a librarian with an annual salary of $30,000. His benefits, now he's going to get a bunch of benefits here. He's not only going to get paid $30,000, but they're going to give him vacation time off. And that vacation time off is going to be a value of $850. They're going to help him pay for his health insurance. That's going to be a value of $1,275. They're going to help him with unemployment insurance. That's something that companies have to pay, just like Social Security and Medicare. And so those all have their own values. And then they're also going to hook him up with $700 worth of vision and dental insurance. So all of these are benefits that Mac Willison receives for working at his company. Let's use this info and start working on these questions. First up, what are his total benefits? Well, that takes us to step 1, where once again we have to do some adding. And what we're adding up are all the green numbers, because those are his benefits. So that's 850. Whoops, I'm going to go green, just make it a little bit easier. Plus 1275, plus 1400, plus 1200, plus 300, plus 700. And then if you add all that stuff up, you're going to get your answer for A. Let me really quick get my calculator out and really quick type these all in. And what we get is $5,725. That's the total amount of benefits that Mac is going to receive. Now, I will admit, whenever I've looked at jobs in the past, I've not tried to just focus in on how much money they're paying me. I also look at the benefits, and I try and come up with a dollar amount like we did here. I think it's important to come up with a dollar amount so then you can see the total amount of benefits. So Mac's not just getting paid $30,000, he's also getting hooked up with another $5,725 worth of extra added stuff. keep that in mind when you go and look at a job. Because while getting paid the most amount of money is nice, if the company doesn't have a bunch of nice benefits to go with it, it might not be the best decision to work there. Moving on, we're going to go to step 2. That's right, step 2. Here we are going to do a little bit of dividing. And what we are going to divide is that 5,725 number that we just received from step 1. And then what we're going to do is divide that by the annual gross pay. And if you remember from up above, the annual gross pay is that $30,000 number. That $30,000 number. So I'm going to take my 5725, divide it by 30,000, and I got to be honest, folks, you're going to get a long-looking number. A long-looking number. That's what it looks like. But do you want to know what it becomes? It becomes 19%. Now, as you look at this, you might think to yourself, 19%? Where did he get that? Well, what I did is I took the decimal and I moved it over 2 places. Because if you remember at the beginning of this video, I said that the rate of benefits is going to be labeled as a percentage. So I moved the decimal over twice, and then I rounded it to 19%, so that our final answer is 19%. Kind of writing it in by hand right now. So, hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this gives you an idea on how to do this. And once again, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to talk to Mr. K. Thanks so much and have a great day.